to Week 8 SiteFlow. My name is Charles William Marshall, go by Bill. If you need to contact me, that's my email address. And if you need to call during office hours, that's the cell phone number, but it will work best if you will get an appointment via email. Then we can either do a Microsoft Team or we can talk on the cell phone. Alright, so it's CIT253. It's a 3-credit hour course, and the title of the course is Data-Driven Web Pages. As always, Blackboard is going to be the official site for assignments and to turn in assignments, but I do have information on this site. Website conversion occurs when a visitor to your website completes a desired action, such as signing up for a newsletter, social media share, filling out a form, or making a purchase. The percentage of total visitors that convert is called your conversion rate. Pardon me. The key word there is completes a desired action. So the first thing is you've got to decide what your site's objectives are. And if you know what your site's objectives are, then you can lead somebody to it. But until you find out what your objectives are, there's no chance you can lead them to it. User flow, the path a user follows through your website interface to complete a task. To maximize the conversions, you have to get the user's flow right on your site. You do it by building a user flow that matches your user's needs, and we're going to come back to talking more about that. Website navigation. Can your visitors figure out how to find your blog, your email sign up, your product listing, your pricing, your contact information, or help docs? But again, you have to know what it is you're trying to get your user to do before you can figure out if they can find out how to get to the target. Use this rule of thumb. Your website navigation structure should allow someone to land on any page on your site and find what they need in 3 clicks. And when we consider that you're going to use some of those clicks, if you have them log in, that's a really tall bar, but one you need to try to hit. It would be great if you knew every visitor was going to start at one place and you could tell them what to do. But the nature of particularly an Ajax-based world is they can go anywhere, and your goal is to make it easy for them to get where they want to go and hopefully where you want them to go. It's not a reality that they're going to start at the front page. Website visitors navigate all over the place, and they have links that they save that'll take them deep into the heart of your site. Remember that the purpose of website navigation is to convince people to explore your site further. You want to give them a reason to click links by inspiring curiosity, enticing them with great offers. And I'm not going to, there's many sites. Here's 4 that I found that were good on site navigation. I'm not going to read these to you because you can get the PowerPoint and cut and paste them, but they're all worth your review. As with many things in this class, I'm not asking you to memorize these. What I'm asking you to do is get the concepts and the ideas that they're trying to put forward. As we talk about this, remember our course goal. We're talking about data-driven websites, and I left an N off there. We're not trying to spend a lot of time doing cascading style sheets or fancy menus or whatever. So it's important to have a very limited goal for this data-driven web project that you're doing. And remember the KISS rule. Keep it simple, stupid. It's easy to do hard. I mean, you can do hard and complicated like rolling off a log. It's just very straightforward. It's easy to do. It's hell for somebody who's trying to come behind you and actually use the site. Simple takes thought and planning, and that's what I'm challenging you to do. And remember, in the real world, you're probably going to be using WordPress or some other framework. So again, the the point of this class is not to get you really good at any of these hand coding techniques, but it's to teach you concepts and to understand what the different things are doing below ground, so that as you're using WordPress or some other framework, you know it's not magic. When web navigation works well, it's underwhelming. At its best, you don't even notice it. It's like officiating a sports match. If you have a good official, you never notice the official. The bottom line is that information on a website is useless if the people that you want to find it can't. I would submit to you that these basic questions that you should either have already answered or should be answering very quickly on your class project. Why are you building the site? Who do you want to use the site? What does the navigation provide access to? How is the site content organized? How will users navigate to the content they need? And so, not a very long class, but as we get ready to go on the break week, I wanted to have you go over this so you've got a week while you're off doing other things to just kind of ponder and not necessarily do anything, but just think through the questions just asked. And that's Week 8 SiteFlow. And I hope it was helpful. If you have questions, please call me at that telephone number during office hours, or better yet, send an email to that email address and we'll set up a Microsoft Team or a telephone and try to talk through any things that weren't clear. Thank you.